quite the year of surprises, hasn't it? Especially in your home country, hasn't it? How well do you do with surprises?
I'm so sorry?
How well do you do with surprises?
You know what, I like surprises. I find them quite fun. So, I know some people don't like them, but I love surprise parties, so I'm good.
Well, USA has had quite a few surprises in the last year, haven't they? We're just about to maybe add one more. What if I told you you are Miss Earth 2020? About something like this, USA. If you have anything you'd like to say, if you can put the words together, we'd love to hear it.
Wait, are we kidding? Or what?
I wouldn't kid about something like this. Not after the year we've all been through.
Is this for a reaction? Seriously, though.
This is as absolutely as real as we can get it. And here's just a little bit of trivia for you. You were literally the last to find out. Everybody watching this knew few seconds just before we put you on screen, we announced it, and they knew something you didn't know, but now we all know that you are our Miss Earth 2020. Congratulations, USA!
That is...
Take your time, USA. Enjoy.
That is one of the best surprises I've actually heard in my entire life, so... I'm so shocked right now. I honestly feel like this is still kind of like a joke. But this is honestly real, and I need somebody to pinch me right now because I can't even think straight. But honestly, I didn't even think that I had enough to really even do this because I'm so brand new to all of this. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but from the very beginning, the stars just seemed to kind of align and push me here. And even though I could have had some doubts, all the supporters, my team, and everyone else that was supporting along the way kind of knew that I was on the right track and that I was deserving of a title like this. So to actually have this come true is pretty remarkable. So I want to thank everybody because this means so much to me, and I know that I'm actually on the right track. Excuse me. And so I just want to assure you that I will pour my heart and soul into this organization because it's something I'm really passionate about. And this just proved to me that I am capable, I am deserving, and I can stand for something that is much bigger than myself. So thank you so much.
Certainly are deserving. Congratulations to you, Miss USA, Miss Earth 2020, and your entire country.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. We made history today, too. Like the first American.
I want to give her a hug. How do I give her a hug? I want to give you a hug from here. You deserve this. Enjoy your moment, USA. We're off the air now. This is absolutely real. Nobody's joking around with you. You are our
I swear, you guys are joking with me.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
Hi guys, welcome 2021. This is an amazing year because we start our celebration with women empowerment. We got Miss Earth 2020, Lindsey Coffey. Welcome to the show, Lindsey.
Thank you so much, MJ. It's such a pleasure to be here and speaking with you. I'm looking forward to our conversation, so thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely, and congratulations again.
Thank you. I love hearing the whole spiel of Lindsey Coffey, Miss Earth. So I'm like so excited about it because I still can't believe it actually happened. So I really enjoy hearing other people say it to remind me that it's actually true. So thank you.
Yes. So now that you are Miss Earth, reigning Miss Earth 2020, what are your priorities now?
I mean, I just feel like I have a lot more responsibility on my hands just because of getting this title. And now I have a worldwide reach, not just speaking for my nation, but I get to speak for the world. And that's such a big part. So I have a lot of priorities that I really want to focus on my agenda, where it's really collaborating with a lot of great climate action oriented organizations, even with the United Nations, how they have their own climate action organization. And I really want to focus on a few of my own campaigns, where my campaign of Being More Than Your Country, a campaign of Finding Your Own Climate Story, because once you find your connection to climate change, it'll motivate you and make you more passionate to solve the problem. So I do have a quite few boxes to check off on my agenda.
Well, let's go back to that moment that when you were crowned and you were totally surprised and you thought that they were kidding. And you know what? I actually got teary-eyed when I saw it. And I'm just really, really proud at this moment because, you know, we've gone through a lot in our country, the country USA, United States of America. And to be able to carrying that, that legacy right now, I mean, what's in your head at that point that you became emotional?
So I'm glad that you've seen it. I love to watch it because I love playing back and seeing my reaction. I 100% thought he was joking. There was no doubt in my mind that this was not a joke. So I had to ask him twice if you caught that. So I had my reaction. I was like, oh, like seriously? And I was like, is this a joke? And he's like, no. And then I reacted again. I was like, wait a second, because I can't be unauthentic. And my second question to him was, no, I'm sorry, seriously, is this for a reaction video? So I thought they were fake telling me that I won and they needed to record my reaction. So that's why I was like, wait, no, is this a reaction video? And they were like, no. So it finally sank in, and I love watching this moment because you can see the transition on my face from where I was kind of like fake reacting, like, oh my God, I won, to wait a second, you're telling me I actually won. And I see the transition on my face, and that's such a genuine moment to me. And it honestly, it makes my heart just like scream, because the flood of emotion that I felt in that moment is undeniable. And I'm speechless whenever I think about it, because I can't even articulate the emotions that I felt, but you can see it on my face, that transition, when it actually sunk in that he's not kidding, like I actually won.
Absolutely, that's well said. Now, let's go on with our, new generations. How can you possibly convince this young generation how to take care of our Mother Earth?
So just from what we've seen over this past year, Gen X, or Generation Z, and Millennials, they're already fired up. We're fired up. So whenever we see a cause that we're passionate about, we hit the ground running and we speak up about it. We're all about, we've taken to the streets regarding injustices. We've taken to the streets worried about inequality and the rights to our own bodies, coming from a female's perspective. So we take action. That is what we're known for. And I'm very proud of my generation, the generation after me, to see this. So all we need to do is bring climate action and environmental protection into the limelight, let other people know this is where we are at in this moment. We need to respect science, listen to what it is telling us. And once we shine a light on the severity of the situation, I believe that my generation and Gen Z will take full action and full responsibility to promote awareness and really make a difference, because we are suffering the consequences of our previous generation's actions. And it's not fair, it's not right, and we've already established that we are an active generation, and I'm just looking forward to continuing that action once we just shine a light on the severity of the situation.
That's well said. Now, let's we had a little chat before this interview. I know your hometown is New York City, and then you wanted to go to Los Angeles. I mean, how are you coping with this new normal at this point?
Well, I was just in the city. I'm now at my mother's for the holidays. So funny to mention this, I was driving back to the city during the snowstorm. I ended up getting into a car accident, which was crazy.
Oh boy.
But yes, and a FedEx truck ended up overturning on the highway, and I swerved to
No way.
Yes, and I went into an accident into a ditch, and so my car is just like completely ruined now. So now I
Oh
even
my
have a
gosh.
new normal without my car. But just how everything's been going on with this whirlwind of a year. Just even being in New York City, seeing how dead it is on the streets. New York City is one of the most populated cities in the world, and seeing it as a ghost town is it's so odd. It's so it has like a bit of somberness to it and a bit of melancholy. It's very interesting to be in a city such as New York in this moment. So I do like to spend time where I grew up in the country, and it's a little bit more freeing, where I can go outside and not be as restricted, and I'm not going to be surrounded by other people to have that risk. So it's very difficult, and having this new normal, it's all about really just focusing on a routine and sticking to that routine. And that's where a lot of people will thrive when it comes to mental health, because we've had a lot of those issues arise, and you find a lot more benefits whenever you do have that routine that you stick to. So I feel like it's all about adjustment and adaptation. As humans, we evolve and we are known to adapt. So this is just another situation that we have to overcome.
That's well said. Well, I couldn't agree more. Well, where do you see yourself? I know you're running for Miss Earth. It's only 1 year. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So I've been asked this question a few times, and it is difficult for me to, of course, to predict the future. But my past schooling, I was pre-law, so I do hope to eventually finish law school, get my JD, and I will be implementing new policies surrounding environmental protection and animal rights. I also want to own my own animal sanctuary, so I can rescue a bunch of strays, abused animals as well, even farm animals, so not just household pets. And I also want to host my own docu-series, Exploring Planet Earth, so I think that would be amazing. And just seeing a bunch of different countries that they're known for, hidden gems in that country, even how they're living sustainably, what they can do to live a little bit more sustainably. I feel like that would be just an amazing show that people would love to watch.
All right, that's amazing. And now let's go on with our a fan from Los Angeles. He's a celebrity stylist, Munelu, and he's asking about your actually your black gown, and
Okay.
also he noticed that you didn't really smile a lot, but you got it. And is that really like your strategy? That was his question. The black gown, and who designed it?
So that's okay. If you know this, I won first in gown in the America category, and a lot of people. So I'm brand new to pageantry. I honestly had no idea what I was doing, and I tried to incorporate a little bit of myself into this. Even though pageantry is all about smiles and like big hair and just flirting with the camera. So, and it's about color as well, not just black. So whenever I was shooting this video, it was very, I guess, fierce, you can say, very strong. And a lot of fans were even writing in saying, you need to smile more. We need to see you in color. We want to see big curly hair. So it was planned to go, obviously, how it went. As a model, I don't typically smile anyway. So to be honest, smiling during all this pageant stuff was very difficult for me. And even in the background, you'd hear my director, assistant national director, smile more, Lindsey, smile, while I'm like filming on the camera. So it was difficult, but like that's just who I am, just from my work ethic, just in my career. It's very strong, fierce, you can call it. And having that black gown designed by Ashley Loren, it was a 2-piece, and the top was actually green, a dark green, and then the skirt was black with a nice slit in it. So it was a little sporty, like I am, since I have a past history of sports, intercollegiate as well. And the mood, the color of it was very strong, and I consider myself a very strong woman. So that gown fit me more than any gown that I wore, even during my final gown. So the black was definitely a little bit of an extension of myself.
That's awesome. And we got another question from Erwin. This is in the Philippines. And he said that, do you have your own, did someone like coach you in terms of your makeup, your hair, and all of that?
No, not when it comes to hair and makeup or anything. I didn't, since it was virtual, I didn't get to really interact with the coach that was assigned to me. So I never got to meet him, unfortunately, Bill Alverson, but he seems amazing. He would give me tips and pointers if I were calling him about like, what should I do during this interview, all that stuff. But when it comes to hair and makeup, that was complete full creativeness with myself and my makeup artist, Lisa Opie by Beauty by Lady Code. And she honestly loved me because I gave her that creative outlet, and a lot of girls are like, no, we need to do it this way, and this way, and it's very pageanty. And with me, I was like, no, let's do a like slick back, let's have like a bold eye, like a nude lip, like do something crazy. And she loved the versatility that I gave her, the creative outlet. So it was a win-win for both of us. And I was experiencing new things as well, because I've never worn makeup like that in my life, like glam makeup, because in the modeling industry, it's all about raw beauty and very subtle makeup.
Yes.
So having her just kind of use my face as a canvas was amazing on her end, amazing on my end, because I got to see myself in a new light. So we just honestly, we went into it without a plan, and we were just seeing whatever we felt that day. That's what we did.
That's awesome. I'm sure that answer will, make our fan happy about that. And now let's go on with 3 things about yourself that you've never talked about yet. After you won Miss Earth 2020, 3 things, interesting facts about you.
So, I mean, a lot of people didn't know this until recently, but I am an ordained minister. So that's very unlikely. That's very unlike for me to be something like that, an ordained minister. It ended up starting before when I was going to marry one of my best friends. So I ended up becoming ordained for that purpose. Also, I don't drink alcohol. So I'm 28, and I know that's very unique for a lot of people to find that out. And what's one more? Let me see. I think I would say, I mean, I'll say I know I'm a vegetarian. It's not like a big deal being a vegetarian, but how I became one, I guess. I'm the only vegetarian in my family, and I declared myself a vegetarian at 8, and that's a very young age, I feel like, for somebody to declare themselves a vegetarian. And so I'm going on 20 years of vegetarianism, coming from a family that are like carnivores that like eat so much meat, and like I'm the only one. So I guess that's pretty interesting that I kind of strayed from the pack in a major way at such an early age. But yeah, those are 3 things. I don't know how interesting though they are. But
they're very interesting. Now I kind of know more about you. And now after, let's say, when everything, back to normal, what is the first country that you're going to visit, and why?
Okay, 100% the Philippines, just because I have such a connection to them there now, and I really want to see my new Miss Earth team. I want to meet all the fans and my supporters that really helped me and guided me really through the entire ordeal. So I really want to go there and see them. I can't believe I haven't even been there yet, since I've been such a world traveler for so many years now. So there's a lot more countries that are on my list, but the Philippines is definitely number 1 at the moment.
That's amazing. Now invite everyone. I know you have so many things going on this new year. You have so much activities since January. Invite everyone.
Yes, so January 17th in Orlando, Florida, we are having our Miss Earth USA National Pageant. It's going to be very exciting. We're having it at the Rosin Plaza in Orlando. So if you guys want to come on down and show us support and really support all the girls on stage, that'd be absolutely amazing. It's going to be like a week-long event, and the actual final show, the coronation, will be on January 17th. So I would love to see you guys all there.
So everything available on Miss Earth website, correct?
Yes, if you go to missearthusa.com, you'll be able to find all the information, or if you even look on their Facebook page at Miss Earth USA, you'll be able to find online ticket sales as well.
And how can they follow you? Do you have any social media accounts?
Oh, of course. So my social media, my business profile on Instagram is at Lindsey Marie Coffey. Lindsey spelled EY, Coffey is also EY. You'll see a lot of my work previously for my job, but I'm trying to now incorporate my at Eco Angel USA account that had a lot of my activist work into my at Lindsey Marie Coffey. So you can see both of those on there through the bios. And if you'd love to connect with me, I would love that as well. So, and we also have a Facebook page at Lindsey Coffey. And of course, you know, the at Miss Earth Facebook page that you can find me on too. So thank you for that.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for your precious time. And Happy New Year again, Miss Earth 2020, Lindsey Coffey.
Yes, thank you so much, MJ. Happy New Year to you. Thank you, everyone who's watching. I really appreciate all of this. I appreciate all of you guys. I hope you have an amazing, amazing New Year.
Hello, this is Julianne Richards, and you're watching another episode of Blog Talk with MJ Ricardo. We are currently in Sydney, Australia, in front of Sydney's best attraction, our iconic Sydney Opera House, Down Under. In today's episode, we are in support of Miss Earth internationally. And because of that, I want to share with you guys 5 pro tips of how to recycle. We want to start off with the 5 R's. A step you can take in order to reducing waste by simply saying no to things that we don't need. Reuse. You may want to reuse plastic bags for future groceries, garbage bag, etc. Recycle every day, wherever you are. You may sort out paper and plastic materials into your recycle. Respect. You can respect the environment by not littering and ensuring that all rubbish goes into the bin. And finally, rethink. Picking up rubbish is our responsibility, and making sure that we understand the rules. People intend to make mistakes and place items in the incorrect bin. So those were our 5 pro tips of how to recycle. Once again, this is Julianne Richards, live Down Under, and you are watching another episode of Blog Talk with MJ Ricardo.